Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the North Texas Mean Green, squaring off with another team from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to teach. Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
He'll pull it on the read. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll give it to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's McCoy. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's McCown. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Roadrunners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They marched 72 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
7, North Texas, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So North Texas offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Finds his man. It's Ward. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, hoping to...
Touchdown, Mean Green! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Offense set on first down. The run from the shotgun. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he's knocked down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Power football with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. A 1st down for the offense. Now they'll try the right side. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. To the air, it's Morris. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. North Texas will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this 1st punt to pin him deep. Gets the 1st one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He makes a catch. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll throw it on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Morris. Right down the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. North Texas will have to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff to the single back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. At the 45 on his way. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up.
Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. North Texas in the hurry up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, North Texas! And that one will give him the lead. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Running it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hammond. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. From the gun, running back gets to give. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his man in the middle. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
21, UTSA, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Touch pass on the run. And tackled there by the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, North Texas. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end. Oh, look out, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To throw, it's McCown. It's complete to the left. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking to go up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes a connection. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. On second down, just keeps firing. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go